Say.
Let's have a look then.
Come to test your wits. Seeker's tokens are treasures indeed. Yet where was it that you found your first? Retrace your steps if you can. Ah, I see I needn't have worried. Well sought and well found. I trust it was a pleasant jaunt. As promised, you shall have your prize. Look for it in yon chest.
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. The child knows not the parent. Such is the parent's due. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is a...
Need anything? Many thanks.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Need anything? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for, after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Delighted to meet you, especially if we share a sweet tooth.
An ill feeling pervades the village.
Oh, would you lend your ear to my request? Oh, I see. It is good to see you again.
Shall we get some rest then? In another world, a bold...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. assist you. Do come again. Look, as long as you please.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child. I am a lost child, so bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. All is in the name. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize. Collect it from yon chest at your leisure. 5 riddles have I posed, and 5 answers have you given. Perhaps you expected more, but I'm afraid that's that. Our next game shall have to take a different tack. Though constant this world may seem, in truth, all is in flux. And so, the time has come for me to fly. If you are not yet satisfied, seek me at my new abode. But for now, I bid you farewell, dogged adventurer.
A resounding success!
It's hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Might as well take a look while you're... Stop by again soon. These old bones grow weary.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Here we are.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
An ill feeling pervades the village. We ought to speak with someone and find out what we can.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collections. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage full
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
'Tis loathsome, being the bearer of such ill tidings.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll think better of me.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck.
My list of duties grows ere long. It is quiet about.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I inquire as to what's become of the regalia? So this is how the sword looked in its glory days of yore. I thought the blade ought to be restored for its history, but seeing it like this, I feel it means something more. Something greater. Pray, give my thanks to the blacksmith who repaired it. 'Tis fine work she has done. And you, Sir Arisen, you have breathed life anew into one of our kingdom's most sacred. I can imagine no worthier symbol of a sovereign's majesty. I await the day it shall... Tis our duty to see this peace.
Seems my feet always lead.
Nodded off for a moment there.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
This sort of quiet means
Not
all's
for
well.
it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. No progress as yet, then?
Not for it, but to cut my teeth in a real battle. A find? Place to sit and gather one's things. Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say. We might make use of this as evidence. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
Look, as long as you please.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then, I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal, yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded, and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work, or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the... I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. 'Tis most valuable. So pray.
last. The score is... settled. In the world before this, we failed to incriminate the Queen Regent, you see.
Outstanding.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet. A good sleep will ensure we...
I'm in fine.
Tis quiet, as armor seen that. Wonder if anyone will notice.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside.
An ill feeling pervades the village. We ought to speak with someone and find out what we can. Wear this phone. It has a means to control pawns. We cannot afford to fall prey to such attacks. Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
Utterly contemptible.
I'm hurt. Not what I expected.
Right. Just follow me.
Please have mercy. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I'm coming, Master!
Defend the Arisen!
Whatever this be, I shall gladly follow.
Nary a hitch. 'Twill be a crude shock for our foe to find you dead.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
This is terrible, it's true.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
All's lost.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Well, look while you're here, eh?
Will no one come to my aid?
Pleasant breeze.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I enjoy this.
An ill feeling pervades the village. We ought to speak with someone and find out what we can.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soak on.
The latest tidings was a tragedy, I thought to myself. And indeed, still, that I would... Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while you're here. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Lots to do. Precious little time. I suppose I'm going to give the ox
This ox cart's back. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
My patience will
fine. I might just let you live. Come on then. Try your luck.
Come on. No, I don't try.
I ain't gonna change.
Where it doesn't belong.
If we've a destination in mind, we're not there with little effort.
It's preferable to walk anywhere, that's for certain.
Follow me if you would. I know the path best traveled.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Off with you, then. Intruders are to be Off with you, then.
Glad we understand each other.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It's not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Stop this! I beg of you!
That's enough.
My apologies, sir.
You there!
You shall not get away!
I'm not sure.
Give it up! You've nowhere to go!
I'm a goner.
The scoundrels all...
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us. But I fear that I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave. The dragon's flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to risk. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to force. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons or find a means of procuring some anew. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt.
Fire upon you!
No more!
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and I act.
Give it up! Nowhere to go.
Stop this! I beg of you!
Hail! I've not forgotten what you did, helping me save my brother. Would that I could return. Our weapons are being kept in yon storeroom with those cowards.
Say, mayhap we could distract them.
Then someone could slip in and... Are you mad? We're simple villagers. But... All right, how's this? We'll draw the guards' attention, giving you a chance to sneak in, and you'll do it then? Right! You wait here. We'll...
What do you think you're doing here? Halt!
Incite my wrath.
Stop this! I beg of you. That's enough. Nowhere to go.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain... My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach. Have courage!
Cannot be. We must withdraw and regroup.
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika step. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open...
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
But be sure to buy aught.
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
I've trained for this.
My whiskers are looking a
Here's a welcome sight. Looking for aught in particular?
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
I might make it look easy, but only from experience.
Surely I'm overdue a day.
Waiting on that report.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a back.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Are the new recruits back then?
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermin.
Another one? What is the director up to?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, you really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you?
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping.
Monsters range nearer than e'er they dared before.
Tis good to be reunited.
Greetings, sir. You hear about that? I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some. Normally, I'd let the matter lie. But methinks I... What say you, sir? Have you... Aye, that's you really must care for the whelp to go so far.
That's why I did this, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to... That's what, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
Listen to this, cuz. With the coin you've been given... Oh, in Vermont, I'll not be locked up in a filthy cage like this. You can count on that. Listen to... Oh, in Vermont, I'll not be locked up...
I reckon, just remember, you had naught of this from me.
Well met, sir.
Oh, welcome.
Fancy a
Well fed these days.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to be.
It's too early for dinner.
You look at my wares. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open.
We must rest. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Pray, make for the jail and speak with Hugo. Perhaps he'll be willing to tell you the current whereabouts of his former comrades.